Did you check the focus on that?
Well,
Oh, it didn't turn off. It just stopped recording. Right?
Yeah, it just stopped.
Okay.
Okay.
And the focus should still be fine.
All right.
Can you tell what my role is? My name is Sullivan Harris, and I am the director of photography for Don't Be a Stranger. I got started on this project when Josh Wall, my good friend from community college, approached me about it. He just said, I'm making a short film, it's going to be horror, and it's going to be with Julia Black. And those three things, I'm in. No questions. So as director of photography, I am in charge of the aesthetic of the movie. And something that was very fun about working on this film was that since it was such a small crew, I also got to man the camera for a lot of it. As far as audio engineering goes, I run a little team. So I'm going to shout them out. Casey Clark, Chris Rowe, they're working with me to do Foley, to pick up sounds that we maybe didn't capture with the microphones we filmed the movie with. We're also doing some dialogue replacement for scenes that didn't quite work. We're basically building the sound of this movie from the ground up, and it has been a great time. There's a scene near the beginning of the movie where all the characters go out into the woods, have a little moment together. It was definitely the most fun to shoot. Josh and I spent a lot of time storyboarding out how we wanted to frame that scene. And the actors brought their A game. The lighting we had was incredible. Like the location we ended up getting was incredible. And that scene just came together exactly how we pictured it in our head. And I'm really excited for you guys to see it because that scene slaps. We filmed in this barn. Most of the movie takes place in a barn. And we had to clear the barn out of everything that was in it, which was a lot. And there was a tractor in the barn that we couldn't figure out how to start. Or maybe a couple of us did know how to start it, but we just weren't telling Julia. And so Julia was on this tractor trying to fire it up for a really long time. And you know, when she finally got it, it was a victorious moment. Josh and I, after every day we filmed, would go home and we would text each other and be like, that was just a chill group. Like, we've been on 3 or 4 film sets together, just like video production sets, and never have I worked with a group that's just like energy all the time, willing to do anything, willing to do as many takes as we need, willing to put themselves on whatever bullshit marks that I'm requesting that they stand on. Yeah, it's just a great group of people, and I'm very excited to do something else with it. So something about this movie is it's shot in black and white. And a big influence on that, and I'm gonna kick myself in the face because I can't remember the DP's name, but I just watched this film called The Girl on the Bridge, and it's this black and white French film from 1999. And the way that movie is shot and how much passion and emotion they were able to convey just with like really using differences in just tone, right? Like the light. Something just fascinated me about that. It's kind of more of a challenge than with color. Yeah, what's up, Brian?
James Moore.
Oh yeah, James Moore. Thank you, Brian. James Moore, the DP of The Girl on the Bridge. Yeah, just the way that they were able to just use these two colors and the different values of that to convey these emotions, and it's a very emotional movie. It just fascinated me. It seemed like a very fun challenge, and color scares me. So yeah, I also just watched Godzilla, which is an incredible black and white movie, and once again, what they're able to do with just 2 colors is really impressive, and I wanted to try to recreate some of that. Okay, we had very limited equipment on this shoot, and so we were kind of just shooting with what we had on hand, which were Canon T3s, which is not the best camera, it's not the worst camera either. So we kind of had to find certain ways to get around the fact that our camera didn't do well in low light. Our camera didn't really do well with color. Other challenges, working with Brian was definitely difficult. That dude he's really, really full of himself. My name is Sullivan Harris, and don't be a stranger. Coming soon to streaming or VOD or maybe a movie theater if we're lucky.
Perfect. Cut.
Wait, hold. Hold. Okay, cut. I hate Brian. Just make sure that gets in there.